Om Sai Ram. This is the first verse of the Soundarya Lahari. Shivav Shaktya Yukto Yedi Bhavati Shaktaf Prabhavitum Na Chedevam Devo Na Kalu Kushalaha Spanditumapi Atastvamadhyam Harihara Virinchadibirapi Pranantum Stotum Va Katamakrita Punyaha Prabhavati. Shivaha Shaktya Yuktaha. So Yukto becomes Yuktaha. It's a Sandhi. Utva Sandhi it's called. Yadi Bhavati Shaktaha Prabhavitum Na Chet Evam. That's how you split it. It's called Jashtva Sandhi. Devaha, again a Sandhi. Na Khalu Kushalaha Spanditum Api. It's a Samyoga. Spanditum Api. Ataha Tvam. So this becomes another Sandhi. It's called a Visarga Sandhi. Sakaradesha Visarga Sandhi. Ataha Tvam Aradhyam. This is again a Samyoga, not a Sandhi. Aradhyam Hari Hara Virinchadibihi Api. It's Refa Desha Visarga Sandhi. Pranantum Stotum Va Katam Akrita Punyaha. Katam Akrita Punyaha is Samyoga. Prabhavati. Shiva, if he is united with Shakti, gets the capacity to function. Otherwise, he cannot even move a bit. Therefore, only a person with accumulated good deeds can bow down to you and praise you, O Tripurasundari, you who have been worshipped by Vishnu, Brahma and Shiva. The word meaning goes this way. Shivaha, Shiva. Shaktya is with Shakti. This tya is a vibhakti. It means with. Yuktaha. Yuktaha is united. So who is united? Shiva. So because Yuktaha and Shivaha are Pullinga. Yuktaha is Kata Pratyaya, which means united. Yadi. Yadi means if. Bhavati. Bhavati is. Kaha Bhavati? Shivaha Bhavati. Shiva is. What is he? He is united with Shakti. At that time what happens? Shaktaha. So Shaktaha is an adjective for Shiva. So it's also Ta Pratyaya. Shaktaha is capable. From the root Shak, to be able. Capable. For what? Capable. Prabhavitum. He starts to be capable. Tumun Pratyaya. Prabhavitum means to start to be. To begin to be. Na chet. If not, evam, thus, Devaha, that is Lord Shiva, na kalu, not indeed. Kalu means indeed. Chet is if. Kushalaha, expert. Spanditum, to move. Tumun pratyaya. Spand means to move. So spanditum, to even move. The word for even is api. That also he is not able to do. Ataha, therefore, tvam, you in Dvitiya Vibhakti, as an object, you as an object. Aradhyam. What is this Aradhyam? It's an adjective for the tvam. Who is the tvam? Tripurasundari. So it is Dvitiya Ekavachan in Strilinga. It comes from there's a suffix for it, Arad. And the suffix is Nyat or Yat Pratyaya, which means she who deserves or fit to be. She is fit to be worshipped. She is fit to be worshipped by whom? Hari, Hara, Virinchadibihi. Adibihi means etc. in Sanskrit. So who are these? Hari and Hara. Hari and Hara, basically what happens is they remove certain things. What do they remove? Sins. So Vishnu protects by removing sins. Hara destroys those sins. So Haraha, Harati Sarvan Papat. So Hari also, Shiva is called Hari because he removes all the bad things. That's how he protects. So Hari is Vishnu, Haraha is Shiva, Virinchi is Brahma because Virachyate, he creates, he's a creator. Virinchadibihi, Adibihi means other gods like Hanuman or Indra or Varuna, every other god. api also, pranantum, to bow down. This pratyaya or suffix called tumun, it comes as to do that. So pranantum, to bow down, stotum, to praise, stu is to praise, pra plus nam is to bow, va or katam, how. Akrita punyaha, a person with a previous store of penance. It becomes an adjective for a person, another person, not Shiva, another person. So punyaha we know, no, deeds, good deeds. Akrita punyaha means store of good deeds. Prabhavati. Prabhavati here, it means it starts or to be, basically to be in an auspicious way. This verse is an indication of the ka, ye, la, hrim, ha, sa, ka, ha, la, hrim, saka, la, hrim, shrim. This is the Sodakshari mantra. So let's go to the Tatparya of this verse. Shiva means auspiciousness. So Sho is to destroy all the evil things, and one Unadi affix becomes Shivaha. Shiva is basically means Mangalam or auspiciousness. He who removes bad things. So he becomes auspiciousness. Shiva also comes from the root word Shi, which means to lie, and one Unadi affix. Basically here it means in whom all things lie. So he is the origin of the world, of this universe. In Mundaka Upanishad there is a verse that says that from whom all the vanaspati, the earth from which all the vanaspatis grow, from a good man from whom all the nails and hair grows. So that is the simile given for from whom. That whom is that Tat or Brahman or Akshara. So from that Akshara everything in this world comes out. Same way Shiva, from Shiva everything in this universe comes out. So Shiva is that kind of human form that we give to that Tat. That basically doesn't have one form. It is formless. But we cannot visualize something abstract. So Shiva is that given human form to that Tat so as to remember and visualize that God, that Paramatman or Brahman, that reality. So Shiva is the origin of all the things in this world. Now what is Shakti? Basically Shiva and Shakti are together. So they are part of each other. Shakti is the feminine aspect. Shak is to be able, the root word, and Kati is not ta pratyaya. It's a feminine suffix. Tin is a pratyaya, which means to be like that. So Shak plus Tin is Shakti, it becomes. So Shiva is the origin, he is a being, and Shakti, that part of him, Shakti is the will, the capacity to do. So they are being and will, they are one without each other. So without that part of him, that Shakti part of him, he cannot do. Basically Shakti is a feminine form of Shiva. That's how you have to remember. Also given in this verse are first, without Shakti, his consort, Goddess Parvati, Shiva cannot even move a bit. Hence this word talks about the supremacy of that part of him, that is Shakti. Now we know that the ancient rishis, they delivered to us great aspects of spirituality, which is basically the mind of man getting tuned to higher levels. So the psyche of man they dealt with. That is basically the concept of Indian philosophy, that is Sanatana Dharma. So in this Shaktiism, which is the base of Soundarya Lahari, it's a Tantric science, basically Tantric science. So the mind is visualized emblematically as the Shri Chakra. The chakra, Shri is auspiciousness. This chakra is made up of 4 Shiva triangles and 5 Shakti triangles, and they cross each other. So the mind, how to win over, how to see attractions and how to visualize them and how to deviate from them, all clues are given. So the following verses we are going to see how to use the 5 senses in the right way and to wean away from distractions, so that we use our time, and our powers for higher purposes. Another thing is the subconscious of us is, for that the metaphor is Kundalini. So that Parvati becomes again the metaphor for this Kundalini. So Kundalini is our innate subconsciousness. So the Soundarya Lahari teaches us with various clues and hacks so as to how we reach our subconscious to the best way possible, because the subconscious, it only determines our actions, our future, our thoughts and everything. How do we rise it? Basically with meditation, pranayama, other spiritual activities, the recitation of Soundarya Lahari, the recitation of the bija mantras like these Sodakshari mantra. When we repeat all these, our mind, these mantras are set in certain chandas. So when we repeat them, these words, they make our mind very strong. So the Soundarya Lahari says that Kundalini power is lying dormant asleep like a snake in the base of our spine, so somewhere near the anus, and our body is divided, our spine is divided into 6 parts, basically 3 parts: Bhur, Bhuvaha, Suvaha, Bhuhu, Bhuvaha, Suvaha. Now these 3 parts are further divided into 2 more. So we have the Mooladhara, Swadhisthana, etc. till the Agnya. So in these chakras, how we rise the Kundalini through these chakras, and we bring it to our brain. The brain is visualized as the 1000-petal lotus or the Sahasrara. That is where Shiva is lying. So when we bring the subconscious to the brain, to Shiva's level, we achieve the maximum amount of spiritual energy, and we elevate ourselves, and slowly we get that mukti or deliverance. So that is what is told emblematically in Soundarya Lahari. So Soundarya Lahari is basically a hack or a set of clues that are given to the devotee to help him reach his goal. What is his goal? Tat or Brahman. So in Shaktiism, all other gods are subservient to Tripurasundari. They take orders from her for creation, protection and destruction. Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa has had a vision of her. She was incomparably beautiful, and she is called Rajarajeshwari or Sodashi. Shivav Shaktya Yukto Yadi Bhavati Shaktaf Prabhavitum Na Chedevam Devo Na Kalu Kushalaha Spanditumapi Atastvamadhyam Harihara Virinchadibirapi Pranantum Stotum Va Katamakrita Punyaha Prabhavati.